ng'a Sidco gwika twikiranie Pundamilia 555 ni go ego kwomorembe korwari komereri mogwika irinde inje no muremi bitonga korwa kitutu masawa ikirongo simeka Sidco tindi kubahatisha ngotwara lige sari nene kigima chora Pundamilia 555 asamagania go yoburemi Sidco niga igokoretera chimbusuro bene ase miaka 53 twabeire tugutara n'abaremi ase sabari yabo y'uburemi ase amange akesimigwetere namba 0706032109
Kisi TV amandegere y'umuguzi aya na yatekire chinga kiechi ime ya Kisi TV.
Hii ni sano na isatu mutenye no yokiando mwaka no yogwechiruwire miwansebere n'etano mwancho muligerinde no kwegena mbiyore andonsi asole na gokwanire nabayigogo kwarigane ko enyora yatekire Chinsa Ikomi cyabo no margoba elitirane Cyrus Nyakundi nago sabirobe na Chinsa Ikomi elio
aya na yatekire chinga kiechi ime ya Kisi TV.
Go chaka yatekire Chinsa Ikomi ni go togo chaka ningana yogo ichania aswe homo subacho yomo wimyaka yegatwa nigo asiri obogimo bwae na se homo gako yegotegerwa chingo machimbe heye magiga yomurero gwatika se nyumba yabo ase ensemo ya St. Stephen ensemo ya daraja mbiri hekugodi ya Kitutu Central hebunge ya Kitutu Chache County ya Kisii korengana na Caroline go bagotabune gasi nigo yabakigwatika se nyumba yabo egento kerra homo ngino musubatyo yogo siria obogimo bwae abo bisabo banyanyimbo kurwa sigeta seni kya nyanjwa nigo baikirana senseme yona kurusyo muberunya gosirana ko yera wikasenkendu ya Kisii teaching and referral chinga ki homu gako yoye hagendete kurwanira obogimo bwaye asenya kitali yo
Yateka. Hii moto hii ni kama saa 2:30 ndio hiyo gasi imeripuka, na imeripuka nikiwa town. Hiyo kitu kenye kimefanyika pale ndio nimeitwa na mtu mgeni mwenye ametoka tu Nairobi, mwenye hajakuwa hapa. Nimekuwa nimempatia nyumba, ameniambia hiyo nyumba inachomeka ya neighbor wangu, ikabidi nirudi kutoka kwa bank, nikarudi hapa. Hiyo ndio kitu niliona tu.
So wenye walichomeka walikuwa Nairobi, wamekuja asubuhi ama?
Hawa wamekuwa hapa asubuhi na walikuwa mama na mzee
Wale asubuhi nilikuwa nakuja kwa duka ya Esther. Sasa nikafika kwa duka, ilikuwa kitu saa 2 hivi. Wakati nilifika kwa duka ndio nilikuwa nikampigia simu, akachukua akaniambia nakuja, endelea kuangalia vitu kidogo hivi. Mfanyikazi wake mmoja akapigiwa simu akamwambia funga duka, nyumba imechomeka. So immediately tukasaidiana tukafunga duka, tukakuja hapa. Kufika njiani ndio tulipata watu wanapanda hivi, kuja watu ni wengi. Moto imetokea, but gari ya kuzima moto iko imefika, watu ndio walikuwa wanasaidiana kuzima moto. But ndani walikuwa wanasema kuna mtu ndani, hatakuwa tumejua nani alikuwa ndani. On the process kuzima moto ndio wakasema Mama Esther kwa ndani, na kama like she's not alive. So tumekaa hapa tumelia, Mama Esther alikuwa mtumishi wangu.
Tigana ningane yogo ichania nigo homo gavana we county ya Kisii Muske Paul Simbarati mugavana hoye helichobebo hamono mu vice chancellor we university ya Kisii Nathan Hogechi namo nabagwatani bande korwa sekyombe kelikende mero kya land commission ya iga emergency nigo baikarana ase university ya Kisii bunenchereyemo yogo kwanera henganere erengete chinde mero haiga Kenya gukwana chinga kichumu gavana haratini gane kibuna nabegeto muri biri obukulenda maremo ase county ya Kisii ase yarore kaniribuna abaliangi mbaroro bakendete gosana ni na maremo ara asomuchi obosongo.
The research conducted in 13 counties, including Kisii, revealed widespread fragmentation driven by cultural inheritance practices, rapid urbanization, weak enforcement of land policies, and land speculations linked to a major public projects. The effects are clear: declining agricultural productivity, land disputes, change in land use pattern, and growing food insecurity. And this one in Kisii is a practical, it's indeed a big problem that we have, which we need to address. This forum gives us an opportunity not only to reflect on the findings, but also deliberate together on recommendation for implementation at both national and county level. The voice of counties like Kisii, Nyamira, Migori, and Vihiga, where these issues are most visible, are especially important to shaping practical solutions. People depend heavily on land for their livelihoods, or depends on land for their livelihood. And the reality of shrinking land size is something we confront every day. Mr. Chairman, Lands Commission, you remember of Nyambera, that dam site was there since 1957. A dam site which has been there for that long, until when I came to the office, where all vultures could rest in the facility, that is our level 5. The stain from the dam, most of the people go sick because of that dam site. With the European, not European, from the British government, I decided to close down that dam site. Today, if you go there, and Commissioner, there are so many people who wanted to grab that land, including even some people in Parliament, both national and the Senate. But I stood firm. Today, you go there, you'll see how we have changed it. Commissioner, there is 100 acres here. These 100 acres, the director who is in charge here is a corroborator in stealing that land. I wanted to meet him here and tell him so. I've discussed it with the president. I've told him to remove this person from here because, one, they have started fencing land in terms of 1 acre, 2 acres with some grabbers.
Mutumura ibinse homoske wira muruto nigo ate rubuna eurogongorwa Afrika. Ndogende kobe komukia bokweni kibunango kura rule amakongo aogati ya bogonchereria kwelire. Okuo kwa rule kanire koma homo chando monene ensengima. Ukwana sensi Ethiopia. Somo sangerekano hochire tamo chinse chorogongorwa Africa Climate Summit 2. Ruto nigo haruro kubulia go tia sabara iboro gongoru kubwaterana unenchira yamo yogokora amakongwayo.
Years ago, I had the honor of welcoming you to the inaugural Africa Climate Summit in Nairobi. Then, we looked ahead to a future of possibility, of global collaboration and resilient prosperity and inclusive growth for Africa. Later, we have come a long way. Our potential is recognized, our voice is heard, and our solutions are being deployed. From green infrastructure and climate-smart agriculture to landscape restoration, waste management, and even cutting-edge technologies like direct air capture. Across the continent, African entrepreneurs and communities are innovating and building resilience from the ground up. Acting alone, we will squander time, waste resources, and forfeit the future. These realities compel us to remain steadfast in building a modern, green, and inclusive industrial base here at home to secure Africa's rightful place in the global economy and to foster the solidarity needed to confront climate change. Ethiopia, as a host of this summit, has rightly placed the emphasis on implementation and finance, moving from vision to action. Integrated partnership of renewables in Africa, we ensure that investment drives progress in both energy and industry. The twin engines of our modern Africa economy built on abundant clean power, including deepening fiscal discipline, accelerating trade integration, mobilizing African institutions' capital, investing in knowledge, and improving governance. These are the foundations of resilience. The Nairobi Declaration is a political compact. Africa must lead in advancing this agenda, while international players have the responsibility and the self-interest to support it. Success will depend on both sides. That is why we are here to celebrate our achievements.
Ki ase wizara yogo chano meri mudoni nigo haruro kubulia gochi asaba watani awe sokya kunenchereje mo yokorobo semia gochi asaba Kenya higoro yogo nchereria kwelire sate biribuna onya itali gochi korekana nigo hamarwire harachi gwateka haiga emergency ya Kenya. Mudoni nigo aruro kubolia gochi asaba Kenya kubwatia machiko ye wizara yogo chanugati yabo ogwesi bya maboko kunenchereje mo yogwetanga koruase ogwateka kwa marwaire
So the effects of climate change and the existing health issues create new health threats, and especially the vulnerable populations, the women, the children, the underserved. As a ministry, alongside issues to do with public health, we are engaging closely with the county government and our partners for interventions, and especially on surveillance and early warning signs for diseases like malaria and cholera. I want to emphasize on issues sanitation. Kenya still has 15 counties that practice open defecation. It is the high time that we get to the next level and we eradicate, minimize the levels of common diseases, common ailments at the community.
Rumoncho murigerea no koja kolera ya tikire Chinsa Ikomi chabo no marako ba kolende chikoraga Chinsa birene Chinsa nya chambo tuko no chiko ya nyora senchera yo boikera no nereridia murai litirani sera sila kunde. Yes.
By the way, how do you doing?
Mbiane.
Mbiyole kabisa. Ngwaro tumodini. Igo nkwanyo rocha.
Nanya rocha.
Nchitatanga buta isiko ngapere isiko chungu chikandi. Matino ambona kwa nyamnanta yo ena agenda chikurara ibanga bunangu ibanga kabisa buri nyoro gocha.
Yes.
So boro na butete isiko tinyoroji ngachikukanyanga rende mobaliri ngara abantu bakonyo kupozi chitebati iko mutinya yangu anyoroji
nanyoroji
ekera kwa nyoroji nginto kibono kwese meti
ono kwese nese meti ntanya korora
no
meti nanya korora
nchina hata bete nari wote konyororo iga na bonaru tukulinde familia yane
sawa sawa.
Aya na yatekire Chinsa Ikomi